Hi, I'm Curtis, and I built Match the Memory. I'm going to show you how you can create your own personalized matching game in another video. But first I want to demonstrate how the game play page works. We'll go to one of the games that I made, a simple shapes game. This is how the game looks when you first start playing. All the cards are flipped down with the back showing. You play by clicking one card at a time, flipping them so the front is up, trying to find matches. When you find a pair, both of those cards stay flipped up, and you keep playing until you found all the matches. I want you to see how some of the options on this page work, starting with these buttons here on the top right. First, the Start Over button lets you reset your progress and shuffle all the cards to new positions. The Help button tells you how to play the game and gives some details about how this game was created. The Sound button lets you enable or disable the sound effects that happen when you play the game. Next, the push pin icon controls the Sticky Cards feature. If you've got this turned on, you'll have to click the cards again to flip them down. Normally they flip down by themselves after about a second. Sticky Cards is helpful for situations where you want a little more time to study or read the cards. Lastly, this Grid button turns on what we call Classroom mode. This adds a grid and labels to the game, so one person can run the mouse and the other people can tell them which cards to click, like A1 and B3. Next, I want to show you a feature called Number of Cards. It lets you play a random subset of the cards in a particular game. In a simple game like this Shapes one, that only has a handful of cards, it's not really relevant. Anyone can get through it in just a minute or so. But for a game with lots of cards, like this Flags of U.S. States game, where you've got 50 cards, that might be a little too hard for some people. So you can play with just 5 or 10 cards instead of all 50. Every time you play in this mode, the system automatically picks a different group of cards and their matches. You can also see that the card count parameter shows up in the URL, so you can send someone right to the game with the number of cards that you choose. Now I want to show you a little secret that will help you quickly see what all of the cards on a game look like. In the bottom right corner of every game, there's a hidden button. You can only see it when you hover over it. It's called Show All, and it looks like a bomb because it blows up the game. That is, it solves the game for you. The last thing I want you to see is the pop-ups that you can have in a game. When the game is over, you always get a pop-up showing the results, how much time and how many flips it took you to finish the game, as well as other games by this user. But the creator of a game can also add their own personalized message. In this game, Chelsea Bullock has added a secret phrase that you can only see after you finish it. You can also have a message pop up after each card's matches are found. For example, in this game, there's more information about each phase of the moon that you can see when you click the individual matches. In this game about the movie Aladdin, there are YouTube videos that pop up when you match most of the cards and when you finish the game. Now that you know how a Match the Memory game works, you can go create your own game. I'll go into more detail on that in our next video. Thanks for watching.